everybody. All three of you. I hope your Saturday is going well. I hope you have had a morning blowjob of sorts. I hope you are having a splendid fucking day, because I'm having a great day. But the reason why I am gracing all of my little piglets upon my greatness today was that James Jacobson BAC 2.0. The fun that we have with little user handles. Anywho, so I want to talk about a dirty practice that judges do. Not so much the clerks, but more of the judges. And if the clerks are involved, then the judges direct them to do it. But I'll give you a for instance. I filed a motion in a protective order. I was representing myself under duress. And basically, I asked for an attorney, and the judge denied me an attorney. And then, okay, so here's where the unfair practice comes in, or the bullshit, is instead of sending me the actual order immediately, he waited 20 days. Okay, so why would a judge knowingly wait 20 days to send an order or an opinion of a motion I sent? Well, I will tell you, because I am your daddy. It's because in Indiana, you have 30 days to appeal it. So he was trying to put me behind the 8 ball so I wouldn't have enough time legally to put in the appeal, because he knew that's what I was going to be doing. Actually, that's a different motion. I put in a motion for clarification on the order, excuse me. And he waited 20 days to respond to that, okay? Now, I just received a response on a motion that I put in for a reconsideration for an attorney, and I got that back in 1 day of him issuing the order, okay? So because there was, on this other order, there was, it's not a really a crucial thing as far as the appeal goes. And, just to cover my bases, I call the clerks and I check on these things, because you cannot rely on these judges to actually, not fuck you and do the correct thing. And I've experienced this with fucking Judge Jenny Pitts Maynard in fucking Mishawaka. She sent me a fucking, I noticed I had court 3 days. 3 days before I had fucking court, and it's a good thing I fucking got the issuance in the mail, because I would have had a warrant. And that's the whole point of why these judges, they do this shit, is so you'll miss court, so you have a warrant, or so you miss your appeal deadline, and all of this will come out in federal court there, John and Jenny and Elizabeth Attichek. Oh, and by the way, Paul E. Singleton, I'm not done with you, buddy. I'm not done with you. I got some surprises yet for you in 3:18-CV-54. You'll be back in the fray here in a little bit there, buddy. Also, I wanted to make a generalized reference to snitching, okay? If you're gonna snitch, be sure you get something out of it. Be sure you get something, of value that you can't get anyplace else. And be sure you get a lot of it, okay? Now, there's an individual, we'll not name any names, in this community who may be snitching. Now, I've looked into the allegations, and I can't say anything either way at this juncture, because your daddy doesn't have all the information, because there's more information. I'm just haven't had the inclination or the time or the monetization to actually, look into, because it's really none of my business. But, it's great gossip. It's great for my brand. Fling shit, stir the shitty pot. And so as far as I can tell, if this individual or individuals snitched on an individual or individuals, I can't see what the snitching individual or individuals are gaining. That's my, I mean, I don't condone snitching, but if you're gonna snitch, do you, boo. You'll get something out of it. But I really can't see what the snitchers are going to be receiving that's worth basically perjuring one's self or selves, and then then you open yourself up to perjury, and that's not fun. Not fun. So anyway, I hope everybody has a lovely, and I do mean lovely, lovely, lovely afternoon in the evening here, depending on what coast you're on. If you're fucking a snowflake, actually morning time for you fucking motherfuckers. For anybody in Pacific, Mountain time, it's fucking 12:57 for you. And for everybody else, you know who you are. Also, before I get out of here, does anybody like college basketball? Is anybody going to watch the Elite Eight tonight? It should be pretty interesting matchups, folks. Interesting matchups. Something else. Are you guys aware that they're collectively, and all of this is illegally, placed and wagered, that through office pools and, through the guy Vinny, there has been over $8.4 billion in currency. There's the CIA. Michael, see them. Has been wagered on college basketball. And the experts, I believe this study came out of a Las Vegas casino. They look at these things, and they claim that all of this is illegal betting. None of it is actually what they're going to see as far as action-wise in Las Vegas. And that brings me to my final point. I don't know if any of you are aware of this, but last year, basically the pathway that Chris Christie, the former governor of New Jersey, started, where basically the state of New Jersey sued the United States of America, the government, and basically said that they have the right to choose if they want to have sports betting in their state, and they won. And so that sets a precedent for every state here now legally can have sports betting. And for all of those who are not gamblers, you say, well, swine, what's the fucking difference between sports betting and actual, slots or cards? Or I have a governmental agent watching my live stream. This is most excellent. God, they're dumb. Oh, I feel sorry for them. Anyway, so basically you have, your lottery, you have your bingo, you have your dog track, your horses, the ponies. And then you have everything else in between that you can go to, a Las Vegas casino and put a bet on the presidential election. Those are called prop bets, okay? So the only difference between, going to, say, Las Vegas and putting, say, $50 on the Cubs is it's legal there. Okay, now it's technically legal in all 50 states and provinces of the United States of America. Okay, I believe that in New Jersey, there at Monmouth Park, I believe they're the first actual, a betting parlor that has taken a sports bet outside of Las Vegas, in the United States, legally, of course. And so, like, for example, if the state of, Indiana or your state, wherever you live, they could have fucking sports betting. But, it seems like there's just some type of, I don't know, brain farts I don't understand. Because, like, to give you some perspective upon how fucked up Indiana is on, these progressive change things. Um, um, I don't even know. I think you spelled the name wrong. Anyway, okay, you need to go because you've been blocked, and I need to block you. So basically, that for 200 plus years up until last year, that alcohol was illegal to go to a grocery store and to purchase it in the state of Indiana. But you could go to a bar and get, a carry out of a 6-pack or whatever you wanted, or just go and get drunk at a bar, and that's okay, or a restaurant. But you couldn't actually, go to a grocery store or to a liquor store. And they changed that law where from noon to 8 on Sundays, you can go buy your alcohol. So my point to this is even though that the state of Indiana has the power legally right now to actually legalize sports betting, they'll be one of the last fucking dumb states to do so because I don't even fucking know why. It's a way to make money. Let's do it. And it's legal. Let's do it. They could also, I've had conversations before I was actually charged with criminal proceedings upon trying to talk to my governmental officials upon, hey, why don't we, as the state of Indiana, legalize cannabis? And I'm like, well, swiney poo, it's illegal federally, and blah, 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 and I get my money from Eli Lilly, and blah, 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 and I get money from Pfizer, and blah, 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 Walmart Brandt. And so basically, Indiana, they'll be the last fucking state unless it's illegal federally to actually legalize cannabis. So I would encourage all of you to go to your representatives and your senators, state and federal, and say, hey, motherfucker,